I'm not like them. I'm not enough. So I'm not worthy. First off, let's put that lie to rest. That feeling you're not worthy because you don't fit some mold. It's like a guy looking at a tree and saying, hey, this tree doesn't look like that rock, so it's broken. Think about that for a second. It's absolutely insane to compare a tree to a rock. But here you are, comparing yourself to someone else and thinking you fall short. Here's the thing. The fact that you're different is the thing that makes you unique, worthy and deserving. If everyone were the same, if everyone had the same experiences, same mindset, same body, same skills, life would be a hell of a lot more boring, don't you think? You wouldn't be able to stand out. But you're like a rare gem in a world full of stones. No one else has your exact perspective, your quirks, your history, your flavour. That's what makes you priceless. If you keep comparing yourself to someone else, it's like a lion trying to be a gazelle. It's not only impossible, it's stupid. You can't outrun a cheetah when you're built to rule the savannah. So stop putting yourself in a race that you're not meant to run. The sooner you stop comparing yourself to others, the sooner you start realising how awesome you already are. You can only be yourself. And that's not only enough, it's everything. You stop being a copy, you become the best version of you. I'll never be like them. I'll be my own unique expression. Let me hit you with some truth. The world is dying for individuality. Think about it. What do you admire most? Is it the person who follows the herd, or the one who stands on their own and goes against the tide? Exactly. You already know this. You want to be your own unique expression, because that's where the power lies. The trees don't try to be anything other than what they are. A cherry tree doesn't wake up and wonder why it's not an oak. It's too busy being the best cherry tree it can be. You're no different. Stop wishing you were someone else, because being them would be like the cherry tree trying to be the oak. It just doesn't work. Your essence is exactly what makes you worthy. You can let go of being a reflection and embrace being the full expression of you. You stop mimicking and start living in your own skin. My past mistakes don't define me. I can move past them. This right here, this is the most freeing belief you'll ever adopt. Your past is like an old coat. It might have been useful once, kept you warm through some cold times, but if you keep wearing it, it starts to weigh you down. The coat is full of holes, too small, and it's no longer who you are. So why do you keep dragging it around? Think of your mistakes as stepping stones. Sure, some of them were tough to walk on, but they got you where you are now. The problem is, too many people try to turn those stepping stones into walls. You don't need to keep tripping over the same stone again and again. You've learned from them. Now it's time to move forward. Holding on to the past is like driving a car while only looking in the rearview mirror. You're going to crash. Let it go. Move on. You stop identifying with the past. It's not part of you anymore. You release, forgive, and move forward, learning from every mistake, but no longer anchored by them. The terrible times are gone, and I don't need to recreate them. You've heard the saying, what you focus on expands. When you focus on those terrible times, it's like you're feeding them. You're giving them power over you, but here's the kicker. The past doesn't exist anymore. You can only change what you're focused on in the now. I want you to imagine something. Let's say you're standing in front of a door. Behind that door is all the old stuff. The past mistakes, the fears, the trauma. Now imagine you have the key to that door. You've been holding the key all along, but you've been too afraid to turn it. What happens when you open it? It's empty. All that weight, all that pain. It was a ghost. You're holding on to a ghost that's long gone. Let it go. You no longer need to look back to move forward. The past is dead, and all you need is the courage to unlock the door and step into the present. The new beginning starts now, today, each day. I want to take you back to the most basic idea, today, not tomorrow, not yesterday, right now. Your new beginning starts with a single decision. To decide, the story you've been telling yourself stops today. You don't need to be punished by your past. You don't have to be stuck in some cycle of trauma. You can break free in an instant. It's all in your head. You just have to choose to leave the old you behind and step into the future you. Start small. Start by forgiving yourself. Start by being kind to yourself. You don't have to rush. You don't have to be perfect. But every day, little by little, you keep moving forward. That's the secret. One step at a time. You stop living in the past and step into today. You embrace the opportunity to start fresh with every breath you take. Here's where the science comes in, because this isn't just fluffy thinking. When you hold on to limiting beliefs, you literally wire your brain in a way that keeps you stuck. Neuroplasticity is the term, and it's a fancy way of saying your brain can change if you let it. When you constantly replay old patterns, you reinforce old neural pathways. But when you choose to believe new, empowering beliefs, you literally start to rewire your brain. Every time you make a new decision, you build new connections. And the more you choose to think differently, the easier it gets. Your brain gets better at seeing new possibilities. The energy you put into changing your mindset will pay off in ways you can't even imagine right now. You're shifting your brain, rewiring it to work in your favour. Every new belief is a fresh connection in your mind, and each one builds on the last. The truth is, you've already been doing this. Every time you made a decision to move forward, you've been breaking the old chains. Every time you've forgiven, you've been teaching your brain a new way of thinking. But now it's time to turn it up a notch. It's time to become the person you've always known you can become. You've already begun. The past is just a chapter you've closed. Now you're writing your own story, and it's about time to make it a bestseller. And remember, stop dragging that old coat with you. Throw it out. You've got new clothes now. Go wear them.